I read this today, and really it was just... Here it is, from the Mirror, a British newspaper. You ready for this? You're really not ready for this, but I'm going to tell you it anyway, because this is going on. This is what I was talking about at great length yesterday. Issis take prettiest virgins as sex slaves and burned one alive for refusing extreme perverted sex acts. Now, folks, this is reason enough to wipe these cockroaches off the face of the earth, as far as I'm concerned. I don't need to hear anything else. I don't need to know anything else. Oh, I know. I hear some of my brother conservatives say, look, we can't bomb. These are big cities. Sure we can. Sure we can, and we've done it in the past, and we've done it to have victories. And this is the problem with the mentality today. We're prepared to watch widespread genocide. We're prepared to watch Islamo-Nazis take over a region of the world. We're prepared to watch Islamo-Nazis get nukes. And here we say, well, we can't bomb them. We can't carpet bomb. There's civilians there. Well, yes, there's civilians there, dying by the hundreds of thousands. Now, are we at war or not? But listen to this. The terror group strips girls naked, conduct virginity tests, and send them to slave auctions after they've attacked their villages, often killing their husbands, fathers, and brothers. ISIS terrorists are picking out the prettiest virgins from the women they capture and sending them to their Syria stronghold to be sex slaves, according to a UN expert. And there are horrific reports about the fate of the brave women who resist the murderous terrorists, including one victim who was burned alive for refusing to perform extreme sexual acts. Zainab Bangura, the special representative of the UN Secretary General on Sexual Violence, has traveled to Syria, Iraq, Turkey, Lebanon, and Jordan, and spoken to women who have endured sexual violence at the hands of militants. They're not militants! They're scumbags! Particularly women of the Yazidi minority. She spoke of how the terror group strips girls naked, conduct virginity tests, and send them to slave auctions as they have attacked their villages, often killing their husbands, fathers, and brothers. Fierce haggling usually breaks out at slave auctions when the girls are sold naked. ISIS leaders are the first to choose, followed by the fighters. Bidders often take 3 or 4 girls and then sell them on a few months later once they're bored with them. We heard of one girl who was traded 22 times and of an ISIS leader who had written his name on the girl's hand to show that she's his property. Some of the terrified women are so desperate to escape their ordeal that they use their headscarves to hang themselves. As a result, the rapists of ISA banned women from wearing headscarves in some areas. Ms. Bangura of the UN also spoke about a girl who'd been burned alive after refusing to carry out the extreme sexual acts demanded of her sick owner, quote unquote. Women are promised to fighters as a recruitment tool, and the terror group raised funds through trafficking, prostitution, and ransoms. Sexual violence is also used to displace populations, to punish, humiliate, and demoralize dissenters, to extract information for intelligence purposes, and to dismantle communities. Now let me ask you folks a question, particularly you men out there who have wives or girlfriends, particularly you men out there who have daughters and granddaughters. Let me ask you a question. How does Barack Obama live with himself? How does he look in the mirror every day? How does he sleep at night, knowing that this is going on, that this is widespread, that these defenseless, helpless little girls and women are being brutalized, enslaved, sold, humiliated, committing suicide? What kind of a man is this Barack Obama? He knows more than we know. This is a news article based on what this UN representative said. Obama is briefed on this stuff every single day if he's sitting down and paying attention. Would you not be calling in your Joint Chiefs and saying, I want a plan to eliminate this and them? And I know there are going to be casualties of the sort that we don't like. But I'm President of the United States. I have a pen and a phone. And I cannot allow this kind of inhumanity to go on. Especially, ladies and gentlemen, when he helped cause it. That's right, I said it. When he helped cause it. Because he wouldn't leave 10,000 or 15,000 American armed forces behind. Because he couldn't wait to get out of Iraq. because he couldn't wait to tell his kook left-wing fringe, his hate America fringe, of which he's a part, that there's no war under Barack Obama. He said he'd get us out, and he got us out, no matter the cost to humanity. And I ask you liberal Democrats out there, I ask you liberal so-called feminist women out there, the hell's wrong with you? How can you sit there, mum? How can you sit there and pretend these things aren't going on? Talk about equal pay. Talk about equal this and equal that. Why don't you speak out about something serious, like the slaughter of our fellow human beings, like the enslavement, rape, torture, and murder of little girls? Where is now? Where are these people? They're nowhere.